Welcome back, guys. Got another one here from the Modern King. She demanded him to buy her a car on the first date and gets humiliated. Let's get into it.
Anybody trying to date me, my bills or your bills? So
And here we have another individual who has confused the rules of dating with the rules of marriage.
I don't
Clearly.
care whose car it is. You're trying to date me. You're trying to take a load off of me.
Exactly when did dating come to mean taking the load off of someone financially? And here I thought dating was just about getting to know someone. When did that definition change?
So my car is your car. You cover the bills. I don't.
No, that's not what that means. If a person is just dating, no. Their property is still their property, and their responsibilities are still only theirs. It's not the other person's responsibility to financially take care of that person.
I think I have covered this one before. Maybe not. I mean, they all are starting to look the same now. But, anyways, hell no. If for some absurd reason I was dating this woman and then I break up with her, I'm taking the car, I'm taking the house, I'm taking everything.
Simple. You're trying to date me, so my bills are your bills. Period.
But
Nope.
the simplest thing of all is that individuals with this particular thought process are going to end up being the most unhappy. Because the individuals that they find are actually willing to support them financially just when they're dating and not when they're married are going to be the ones that they're the most unhappy with because they have the lowest levels of self esteem and self worth. And they're going to find themselves wondering, where are all the real men at? Well, the real
Yep.
men are the ones that won't put up with this type of behavior.
Taking a break from dating, what positive changes have you experienced?
Easy peasy. What have we experienced after taking a break? Peace, money in my pocket, working on myself, my body, my mind. Oh, let me add again, peace.
You ask a great question, so let's talk about it. And ladies, let's be clear. Unlike the Pander Bears, I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. First, men
Preach it.
save a ton of money. Money that they can then invest in themselves rather than wasting it on expensive dates trying to meet the ridiculous expectations, oh, sorry, high standards that today's women have. Next, they have more time and energy. Trying to date today is mentally, physically, and emotionally exhausting for men. Men have
Yep.
found that by walking away, they can go do things that they enjoy instead of wasting hours swiping right on dating apps or trying to get the attention of women, most of whom think that they're entitled to a 10 when at best they themselves are a 3, 4, or 5. And finally, when men give up on dating and relationships, they find the one thing that they want more than anything else. The thing they rarely, if ever, get in relationships with women. They find peace and happiness. The bottom
Yes.
line, ladies, is this. You can keep doing what you're doing, blaming men for anything and everything, or you can take responsibility for your actions. Acknowledge that your expectations of perfection are completely absurd and take accountability for the way you've mistreated men all these years. The choice is yours, but let's be very clear, ladies. Until you decide to choose the latter, the reality is more and more men will continue to walk away, and the likelihood that you'll end up alone is only going to increase.
You know what? Facts. I don't have anything more to add here.
If a woman tells me she's getting a divorce, I'm going to say congratulations. And here's why. Because I know that this decision was not made in haste, that she has tried everything to make it work. Over the last couple days, I've talked to hundreds of thousands of women.
Damn, this one is bitter. I bet she's the one who tells all her friends who are in relationships why they should be getting a divorce and they would be better off being single. This is a very, very toxic lady and be a very toxic friend to have. I mean, many cats and box wine is in her near future. Damn.
Stop the cap.
And I've asked them, how long was it between when you emotionally checked out of your marriage to when you filed for divorce? And what was happening in between that time?
Guys, women will emotionally check out long before they leave. The signs are always there. We just ignore it, don't pay attention to it. The connection is gone. The bedroom is dried up. You're just coexisting like roommates. I mean, those are some of the signs. If you catch it early on, you can turn it around. But once it's set in, it's forget it. The other factor could be is attraction. She's not attracted to you anymore, and you can't negotiate attraction. But whatever you try to do to fix it is only going to be temporary. And if you do try to fix it, she's also going to see you as a weak man.
And the average was 3 to 5 years of emotionally checking out before actually filing for divorce. So women don't just wake up on a random Wednesday morning and decide, you know what, I'm going to divorce my husband today.
According to you, they emotionally check out 3 to 5 years ago, yet say nothing and don't try to fix it. Next, he's going to mention being happy as an excuse.
Because happy women don't leave good marriages.
Bullshit. They do leave for many stupid reasons. The moon is full in Libra. Their man didn't put the dishes away. Chad Thunderstick said hello to them, and then they got the tingles. They got bored. They have a toxic friend like you who is poisoning their mind. Jesus.
Happy women don't leave good husbands.
Men stay because it takes a lot of bullshit for them to leave. Easy as that. They have their responsibilities to the home, to the wife, to the kids, and they will try to fix a relationship. Men are fixers. It is our strength, and it is also our weakness. Then we end up staying longer than what we should. Don't stay longer than you have to. If you start seeing the signs early on, make your attempt, but don't attempt very long. If you know you're on a sinking ship, then bail. Get in your life raft and go.
Explain to me what it is that men get in return for being a providing man. I'm talking about the men that show up emotionally, physically, financially, and never complain because they take pride in providing for the woman in their life. It actually makes them feel good to see the women in their lives happy. What do they get in return other than these narcissistic, nagging, controlling women?
Simple. They don't get a damn thing in return.
These women will put everything on the internet. Outfit of the day goes on the internet. Relationship in trouble, go to the internet.
Yep.
Dating advice, go to the internet.
Yep.
Horrible dating scene, go to the internet. What is
Yep.
it that these women are giving in return if they don't want to cook, they don't want to clean, they don't want to have children, they don't want to give anything in return other than simply existing and looking pretty? And the majority of women are not even attractive enough to be having a laundry list of expectations. Let's just be fucking for real. You take off the filters, you take off the Botox, you take the lip filler away, you take the lashes away. You have not an attractive woman.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Somebody said it. She is spitting facts.
Or at least not a 10 out of 10 like these women have their inflated egos. So you get to be treated like shit. You get to be called narcissistic. If you have
Yep.
money, she's going to call you broke. She's going to pretend that she's like this victim, but behind the scenes, you're providing for her while she sits on her phone and seeks attention from other men. So tell me, what is the incentive for these men to continue to provide for these women who do nothing but shit on them all day long? And then if they actually decide to commit to these women because these women love to put on a show and know how to fake a good personality to get the ring or get the bag, then he actually runs the risk of losing everything that he worked so hard for. These women are not worth paying for submission. So make it make sense. What is it that incentivizes a providing man to continue to look for a good woman?
Nothing.
Number one, you should be dating multiple men. You need to be dating 2 to 3 men baseline, okay? Let me tell you why. POV, you were in a relationship with a guy for 3 years. It didn't work out. It took you 2 years to get over that relationship. When you hit the streets now, baby, you're 5 years in a deficit, okay? You don't even know what you like. You don't even know what's outside. You need to know what you like. They young, they old, they tall, they short. Try your hand at it, baby. You need to go outside. You need to date to learn what you like. The second reason.
Oh my God, this one has trauma, baggage, the thousand cock stare. From the street she has came to the street she's going to return. Man.
Why you need to date multiple men is because
we don't care.
Problem. Every single woman I know has a vision for the future, knows what they want out of life. You ask a woman where she sees herself in 10 years, she has an idea. Men, on the other hand, ask a man where he sees himself in 10
Do women really know what they want? Most of them that I talk to don't.
10 years. He doesn't know. Ask him if he wants a relationship. He doesn't know. Ask him if he sees himself having kids. He doesn't know. And I know people are gonna be like, that's a lifestyle. Not everyone has to want kids. Oh, I'm not talking about men who say, I don't want to get married or have kids. I'm talking about the men who, I don't know, maybe. 35 years old. Figure it out. What do you want? You live in your brain.
Sounds like she's been chasing Chad Thunderstick. You know, the one who doesn't commit, just pumps and dumps.
24/7 and you don't even know what you want? Newsflash. Going out 4 nights a week.
You know, we know what we want. It's just not you. You are recreational needs only, honey.
Binge drinking is shallow and empty and meaningless. It's not a life. It can be a phase in your life. We're talking about 40-year-old men who've just done that for the past 2 decades. Get it together.
Jesus, guys, you see what we're dealing with the West here. As they all ask, where are the good men? We can ask, where are all the good women? But, you know, we really don't care anymore. So, work on yourself, guys. Get your mind right, get your body healthy, eat healthy, work on your money. We age like fine wine. They age like sour milk. It's just facts. Then get your blue book, find a good country to go live in, one that still respects a nuclear family, and then find yourself a good local girl who will treat you right and appreciate for who you are. But we're going to call it here, guys. End of the video. If you like what you've seen, hit that like button, share, subscribe with all your friends, all of that. I appreciate everybody who's subscribed. Leave a comment down below and your thoughts, opinions, feelings, all that fun stuff. Until then, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.